Hi everyone, I'm the Crypto Doc. Welcome back to another Crypto Weekly where we discuss all the biggest current affairs and events of crypto this last week. This last week we've seen a huge rally in the crypto market. Really haven't seen too much of what we would call the altcoin season starting, but there is talk and chatter about this potentially picking up as we've seen increases in Bitcoin and Ethereum over the last week. We saw Bitcoin hit into the 30,000s, staying there currently at the time of making this video. We saw ETH hit above 2,000 and sitting at 2120 right now as we make this video. So what are some of the things that happened this week? So Bitcoin we saw rallied up to its 10-month high as the Consumer Price Index released by the US Bureau of Labor basically conformed with what was expected, that inflation is still increasing, although maybe to a less of a degree than expected. I think the data showed that there was an undercut of assumptions about 0.2%. Nevertheless, this increase in inflation has led to, optimistic outlook on crypto as a natural hedge to inflation, and perhaps why we've seen the market trend up. Other things, we see here that Twitter has announced, or I think CNBC is reporting that Twitter is partnering with eToro, which is a fintech firm, in providing its users the ability to trade stocks and crypto. Not exactly sure what that's going to look like and how that's going to work, but I think that is a direction. It's adding to the sentiment of mass adoption or the beginning of what we call the bull market. So I think that's good news. It shows that there's a movement towards more adoption in crypto, more access. Some big things that happened with Ethereum. We saw the release of the Shapella hard fork, or Ethereum Shanghai. Now, what's interesting is that this hard fork was basically predicted to create this massive sell pressure because, the Shapella upgrade, or the hard fork, went executed on the mainnet. They were testing it on the testnet. It released on April 12th, and basically at that moment there was supposedly all this access, all this staked Ethereum that was going to become unlocked and allow people to sell. But what actually happened was there was only really a withdrawal of, I guess, the profits that came from staking, and actually as a response to that, there was this incredible bullish sentiment because, if you imagine people were anticipating a big sell-off event with the Shapella hard fork. Instead, what they saw is that people had access to their staked Ethereum, which I think actually led to increased confidence, right? If you give people access to their funds and you're improving the blockchain, I think that led to people being more confident. And I think when there wasn't this sell-off, there was this huge upspike as people grew more confident in the Ethereum network. And we've seen an increase in the fees, I think, that we see on the Ethereum blockchain, probably coupled with price growth. I think most people consider that the hard fork was a success. And I think more people, because of the success, have began doubling down on Ethereum. We saw more deposits into the staking. 97,000 Ether was staked after the hard fork went live. I think as a whole, the crypto market was rallying, and I think that kind of combined with the success of the hard fork probably saw an increase in Ethereum. So all that to say, what are kind of my anticipations of the market upcoming this next week? Overall, I think there is the sentiment that the bull market is happening or starting. And I think that that's overall going to be bullish here. I mean, we see this here that Bitcoin is hit its 10-month high, which is very exciting to see. I anticipate that this is going to continue to happen. I mean, there are some things that potentially could slow down this growth or the bull market. I still think that right now there's still a lot of talk about crypto regulation, and so that could be an issue. But overall, with inflation increasing, with crypto being a natural hedge to inflation, I really do see the market overall this week. I would imagine this time next week us closing even higher than we are now. There might be a bit of a correction. I could see maybe Bitcoin coming down to 29,000 before rallying back up into the 32s, but we'll see. I think overall, the sentiment is good, and if you're thinking about future trading, obviously not financial advice, could be a time to open some long positions, waiting for a little bit of correction first. But again, not financial advice. That's something that I potentially am gonna do. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let's see. It'll be exciting to see what this week turns out to be for crypto. And thanks for being here. Again, if you like this video, subscribe. We drop videos weekly. So thanks for tuning in.